Hello everyone, I am Komal Mehta, teaching as an assistant professor in computer science department at St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurgaon. Today, in the series of HTML course, we will cover about how can we create an image in our web page or a website and how multimedia will be inserted in our web page. So let's start with the image. Firstly, we have to discuss about the syntax that image will be used to inserting in a web page. Then for that, we will use img tag with angular brackets and closed with that. In HTML, any image if I am defining, then we have to insert that particular tag for inserting the image. So img tag is initially empty, but it contains attributes only that does not have a closing tag. So we can say img doesn't need a closing tag. It is not required any other tag for a closing. If I am inserting any attributes, then I am inserting within the img tag. Here is one example of a inserting attribute within an img tag, that is src. Src specifies the source of an attribute that I want to insert. So img src is equal to url. Here img is a particular tag for an image. Src is attribute of a image tag, and that attribute must have some value that is called a url. Whenever I am inserting any attribute with their value, the value must be inserted within a enclosed brackets, that is inverted comma inside, then the angular bracket will be closed. So we can say here src is the attribute that have a value url. Now the one more thing is that the alt attribute, that is also an attribute used in an image tag, that providing the alternative text for an image. That means if the image is not inserted, or if there is any other content that I want to insert instead of image tag, then it can be done with the help of alt attribute that contain the alternative text. If some user for any reason, due to slow connection, error in a source attribute, and that's why they can't view the image uh, of the source which is mentioned in the image tag, then the value of alt tag will be described that particular image. For example, let us suppose here one example with a source tag as well as attribute tag of alternative text. That is, img is for image tag, src is the source which will fetch the image from the folder. So the value is img hyphen abc.jpg. This is the particular path of an image that I want to insert. So the value is inserted in a inverted comma. Once the source will be mentioned, there are some chances that the image will not upload properly due to any reason, then the alternative text will be mentioned. That means alt is equal to xyz. Here is just one example, that value is also inserted in enclosed brackets. So inverted comma within the xyz, and then the angular bracket will be closed over here. So if this particular image creates any difficulty, so if this particular image creates any difficulty regarding connection, regarding any uploading in a image, then the alternative text reflecting that particular image description, that means xyz here reflecting about this image. Here is one example only, but in other case when we are taking actual example, then the alternative text describing somehow the image of the particular information about this source description. So we can say the alt attribute is required. A web page will not validate correctly without it, because if the image will be not uploaded and there is no alternative text available, so that will creating a blank space over here, and that blank space indicates nothing. That's why this is one of the most mandatory tasks whenever an image will be uploaded over here. So to inserting an image, we can also insert style attribute that describing how much the width and the height of an image we want to insert over here. So this will be done with the help of style tag. Here the example of the style tag is mentioned, that is in image tag, when source is defined, when alternative text is defined, after that a style attribute that contains value and that value is of width as well as height. But this definitely comes in a pair, because that mentioning the how much width, that is in a pixel format, and height, that is also in a pixel format. Here px is for pixel format. So styling contain a width of 500 pixel and the height of 600 pixel, and after that the angular bracket is closed over here of the image tag. One thing here we have to focus about, that the value and the name of a attribute will be separated with the help of colons in both the scenarios. And when the values will be completely mentioned, then the terminator with help of semicolon. So whenever I am inserting a style tag, that creates a name that we want to insert with the value of a colon separator, and once the particular pair is completed, that will be separated with the help of semicolon, and then another value will be inserted over here, and that is also inserted ended with the help of semicolon. And once all the process will be done, that means all the styling attribute contain information will be done, then angular bracket is closed over here, that is mentioning in the example. So there is one other way that we can also mention in a in the manner, that is using in a alt tag and a source tag. So this is the way: image that contains source, that is this one; alternative text, that is this one. Without using style tag, we can insert a width and a height that is similar to other attributes. Here the width and height by default defining in a pixel format. We can also define in a percentage format, but by default that will take the pixel format. Always specifying the width and the height of an image will be in a specified manner. Page must flicker while image will load, else in else scenario. Because if I'm not mentioning how much width and height I want to take of that particular image, that may take the complete page for that particular image, so that will reflecting only a single image, or that may be blur in some scenarios, because at the loading the page may be flickers. That's why we have to mention the width and the height of a image we want to insert. Here one thing is that we don't need to mention any subfolder. We directly mentioning the path of an image, that the name of image with the help of .jpg extension. But that image, when in a folder or in a subfolder, then we have to mention that also in a source tag. So we can say if an image includes subfolders, then we have to mention in a source attribute that the folder name is and the subfolder name is. So we can say HTML allowed animated GIF format also. We can use image as a link by adding the img tag within the anchor tag. Here about the linking I am already discussed in my previous video, when I am using the anchor tag in that video. Anchor for a for a anchor tag, and that will help in a event creation, or we can say linking from one page to another page in a particular website, or we can also moving from one website to another website with the help of external linking as well. So with the help of that linking, whenever we want to move, we can also insert image as well in that scenario. So if I want to create an image as a hyperlink, then I have to create a link, and then image will be created, and when the image will be mentioned, then the link tag will be closed. That means anchor tag will be closed after that. So we can say image as a link can also be added whenever we are using an image tag within the anchor tag. Next point is to add a background image on the HTML element. We can use a style tag that contain the background image in all the web pages. That is similar to the width, height, and all other features of an image will be remain same. So here the style is equal to background dot image, and that contain a URL of a image. Here the colon and the background image will be done with the help of separator, that is called colon. So once the style tag will be used, that contain a value that is called background image, and that background image separated by a colon with a URL, and that URL is mentioned also in a inverted comma. So to avoid the background image after repeating itself, we can use background repeat property that helps in repeating itself. We not need to mention at every web page. If we want background image color the entire background image cover the entire element, we can set background size property to the cover, so that will act as a background cover. So these all are the things that I want to clear about that. Also, we can make sure the entire element is always covered and set the background attachment property to be fixed. That means the background that will be fixed in all the web pages. So this is the feature of a style tag. I want to mention in a style tag, then that will also possible. But if this is not mandatory, because style tag except style tag we can also use these features. So in body tag, background image we want to insert, background will repeat or not repeat, the attachment with that particular background will repeating or remain same, the size of the background image will remain same or anything different. So these are the feature and these are the values that I want to insert in this. So here background repeat colon is equal to no repeat. That means that will not repeat in any other web page. That will be creates a single time. And background attachment, that is fixed. It means remain same in all the pages. The size of a background is equal to cover. That means that will reflecting in the whole cover page. And the URL of an image is mentioned in a URL tag. So these are the basic features of a image that you want to insert. There are some other features as well. There is no limitation of HTML tag. Once you are trying, once you are interested to try the tags, then that will exploring more and give you more information about the tag. Next thing is HTML multimedia. Here, multimedia on a web is sound, music, videos, image, movies, animation. Because anything in the web that will creating act as a multimedia. So to create a web page, the multimedia elements of different types and a format will also be possible. Because there are so many other formats, that is MP3, MP4, AVI for video camera especially. So these are different extension and different formats that multimedia files must contain. That will be supported by the HTML5. Some of them will be supported by that is MP4, WebM, or video are supported by the HTML5 only. So we can say MP3 is the newest format for compressing the recorded music. To show an HTML, use video element that contains some features, or we can say attributes, that helps in working to inserting the features in a web page. So the video tag here contains the attribute that is width, and width have a value that is 320 pixel and height is of 240 pixels. And once the controls will be done, the control tag will be enclosed. The source of a particular video will be mentioning with the help of source tag, SRC tag, and the type of a video. And because there are so many extensions available, so what type of a video you want to insert, that will also mention with the help of type attribute that contain video oblique MP4. That means MP4 extension is of video. And once the all features we mentioned, we have to enclose the video tag. The basic control attribute here mentioning about the play, pause, volume, because these are the basic controls that we want to insert in any video. Because whenever I want to play, whenever I want to pause or increase or decrease the volume, we need to mention all these control in a single time. So the control tag will be done with the help of this one. If the width and the height of an attribute are not set, then page of might may be flickered due to loading the windows. That's why height and width will be mentioning in similar manner that of image, because that is not completely differentiated instead of the image. In image and in multimedia, the basic difference is the extension or the feature we want to insert, but the attributes and their values are mentioned in similar manner that of image. To start a video autoplay, attribute for automatically access. That means to access by default, we have to insert the autoplay attribute that will create directly on the web page. So these are some browsers and some extensions of a video that will be available on this particular browsers, we can say. In Internet Explorer, MP4 will be accessible, WebM not applicable, and ORGG is also not applicable. So this is the basic tabular format in which the all these three extension will be accessible with the help of this particular browser or not is mentioning over here. So Firefox is applicable for all the three extensions, but Safari is not applicable for rest of the two, but it's applicable for MP4. Opera is also applicable for all the three extensions or a format. The Chrome is also for the three applicables. So these are different browsers with different formats of a video that may or may not be support to the different formats. So this is all about images and the multimedia. The main key point about this particular video is how can we insert an image, what are the basic attributes inserting in an image, and how what are the basic syntax for that one. What do you mean by multimedia? Whether multimedia is also inserted in HTML web page or not? If it is applicable to inserting the multimedia object in an image, in an web page, then what are the basic syntax for that? Is there any difference between the image or a multimedia? Is there any relationship between multimedia or an image? So these are the some basic key points we must know after watching this video. So this is all about HTML images and the multimedia. I hope this is clear to all of you. Thank you.